Gentlemen, ladies, welcome back. Sandamtod here. I got a package in the mail today. It's something I traded, quote unquote. A guy here on YouTube, thepookninjatwo, was getting rid of some Saturn games and was looking for some trade or just good old American cash. So I sent him I think a PM like the next day. He had posted stuff that evening, and the next day I saw that he had some stuff, and there were a few games that I was interested in, and so I PM'd him and I said, "Hey, if those are still available, shoot me a price." And he got back with me really quick and was like, "You know what? I've actually got another guy that's working a deal with me for those. But if something happens and excuse me, sorry, if that deal doesn't go through, then I'll give you." I'll write you back. And I was like, cool, because, that's the way it goes, especially when people are trading stuff on YouTube and stuff, usually pretty quick. The gamers are quick to, get their bid in on stuff. So, I was like, well, that's cool. And I was just like, I kind of wrote it off because most of the time I figured, that deal, probably get done. No big deal. No harm, no foul. Cool. And I don't know. A few days later, he PM'd me back. I came in and checked my PM box, and it was like, hey, dude, that deal fell through. So if you still want those games, I've got them back on the table. And I said, yeah, sure, shoot me a price. And he shot me a price back, and it was a pretty good deal. So I was like, all right, sure thing, and I sent him the money order same day. He doesn't do PayPal, and I'm kind of that same way. I just something about PayPal. I've had problems, and I don't do it. I'd rather just buy the stuff directly with my credit debit card or pay with a money order or whatever. So I understood that. So I ran out and got him a money order and mailed it off to him, and he got it within a couple days, and he sent me the stuff out this Monday, and I got it today. Today's Saturday, so I got 4 games from him, and he shot me a good deal on them. So let's get started. As you know, Saturn games, especially around here in the Midwest, but I've been really kind of paying attention to everybody. It seems like Saturn games are just that hard to come across. They're not, a dime a dozen. So especially for the titles that aren't just like sports or whatever. So. It was worth it to me to send him this, and I'm glad that we were able to do the trade. And I'll trade again, buddy, down the road. Thanks again, Pook Ninja 2, for the quick trade. And I got them all. I've already took them out of the box. Here's the box. I already took them out of the box and tested them out, and they all work, so we're good like that. So let's say show them. Hey, it's not Street Fighter Alpha 2. I picked that up a little while back. But okay, first one I traded for, I wasn't even quite sure what this was, but I did do a little bit of research on these games that he had before I decided what ones I was going to ask him for. That first one I asked him for and ended up getting from him is Sonic Jam. This is a nice Sonic compilation of Sonic and Knuckles plus the first 3 Sonic games, and it's in good shape, and it's plays fine. I stuck it in, and it's awesome. So Sonic Jam, like I said, Sonic might not be my favorite, but I actually might prefer Sonic games over like Mario games. I have never gotten past a couple of stages on Mario World, and the same thing with Mario 64. That first level you play, where you get the first 6 stars and stuff, is about as far. I mean, I played a few levels where you go down in the underwater and stuff in the pirate ships, stuff that was sunk and stuff, but I've never really played those games. I just don't know if I haven't given them a chance or what, but I just don't. I don't know, something about it. I just don't really care. So, and I know there's a lot of Mario lovers out there. I'm doing a lot of air quotes today, but it's just something I always rarely fell into where I loved a franchise character. Samus is about probably my favorite franchise character of all time. And I didn't run out and buy a Wii because Metroid Other M came out, even though I still want one and want that game. I didn't run out and get it. Same thing with the GameCube and Metroid Prime, but I didn't think I would enjoy a first-person shooter Metroid. So it's one of those things. I have Metroid Prime now, but I still prefer to play the ones that came out for the Game Boy Advance, Fusion and Zero Mission. Those are more the type of Metroids that I really love. So let's keep rolling off track. That was the first one I picked up from him. The second one I picked up was one that I said I had a copy of that wasn't working right. I picked up his copy of Nights into Dreams, which has now become my copy. The case is in good shape. It's off the hinge, but that's no big deal. This was a former rental, so it's got a couple little stickers on it. But, I don't know. I at this point, I think instead of trying to peel that off, I'll probably just leave it on there because it's going to take a hell of a lot of work to peel it off without damaging it. Those those stickers that cover the CDs are the worst, in my opinion. So I stuck this one in, played fine. It's a little crazy. I mean, I didn't know what the control was going to be like or anything. So when I started playing it, I didn't know exactly what I was doing. And it says I don't have enough memory to save this game anyway, so I'm going to have to get a cartridge memory backup anyway, which I know they sell some generics and stuff. Some people say don't buy the generic, pay the extra and buy a used original one. Some people say go ahead and get the other one because it's got let you play import games and stuff. I'm still on the fence about buying a mod chip for the system because I'm a collector and I love buying the actual games and having the actual original, games, titles, books, the whole thing. But some of these games, I mean, I want to play Shining Force 3, right? Because I've played the other ones. To tell you the truth, I didn't even know they made a Shining Force 3 until I started really researching what was going on with what the Saturn library was about and stuff. I went online and started looking. To buy a decent copy is going to cost me 150, $160, and to buy a new one, it's going to run me $200 or $300. And I was like, no, that ain't happening. And that goes for quite a few games on the Saturn library that are like that. It seems like they're just crazy expensive. And if I can buy a mod chip for $35 and put it in the system and play some other games, I'm on the fence about doing it. But it might be the only way I'll ever get to play those games because they're just out of the reach of the common, gamer, So we'll see. We'll see what happens. If I get the mod chip, I might show me doing the install. It's supposed to be pretty easy. It's just like soldering a power wire and maybe one other wire, but there's supposed to be like a solder bypass you can do on the actual chip, and that's it. And it's just plugging it into your board, plugging the ribbon in, and soldering that one wire. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, I'm off track. The next game I picked up, I pretty much buy this game for every system that it came out on. I still want to get it on the 3DO, but he had a copy of this, and I have a copy of it on the PlayStation. Decided to go ahead and get his copy, which is now my copy, of D on the Saturn here. And this is in great shape. It's in the dual case. It's got a couple little cracks in the case, but the dual case thing is in there, and both the discs look sweet. I stuck this in and started up just like it normally does. I've played this game many times. I have really good memories of this game. It's one of the early first games I even bought for my PlayStation, so it holds a lot of memories for me. People are like, oh, it doesn't have a pause feature, it's only 3 hours, you can't stop it. Well, the secret is when it tells you to switch the discs, don't put the second disc in right away if you want to take a break. So yeah, you might have to Iron Man it out till you get to the disc switch, and then just take a break then. So one more. I know you're probably getting tired of that Street Fighter Alpha intro because I sure am, so I'm going to shut it off. Hey, like the over-the-shoulder shut off. Final game we got here, folks. This one looks awesome. I think the only other system it came out on was the Jaguar. The case a little work, but I'm going to put it in another case. I was really excited to get this one. This is probably my favorite pickup out of the whole group, and that would be Tempest 2000 for the Saturn. And I stuck this in, and it was just awesome to play for even the brief few minutes that I actually stuck it in before I decided to make this video. I really love the soundtrack in this game. It's just it's simplistic in its awesomeness. So anyway, we're quickly coming along thanks to the Pook Ninja 2 and a couple games that I already had into having a little bit of a Saturn collection. I have these 4 games now, along with these 3, which is Street Fighter Alpha 2, which I paid $15 for, the NASCAR, which I did play a little bit of, that was $4, and this Virtua Fighter 2, which I got at the thrift store, and I don't remember what I paid for it. So, altogether, in the box right now, folks, we're looking at, you know, seven titles that we've got. And we've got a couple loose ones. Here's that other Knights that didn't work. We've got Virtua Cop 2 and Need for Speed, which we might try to make some case art for them for a DVD style case or something. And then we'll be able to kind of put those with these other ones without buying a new version, unless we find a copy that's in good shape. I don't know that I really need to buy another copy of Need for Speed, but Virtua Cop 2 would be cool. So, to tell you the truth, I've got 9 Saturn games already. And Ryan right now just gave me that Saturn maybe a week and a half ago. So his generosity knows no bounds, and I still thank him wholeheartedly for that, Ryan. Thank you. I hope he's back off vacation. I'm going to check because I want to send him a little something of some games anyway for his Sega CD and maybe another system or two as a thank you, because I thought that was really generous of him. So anyway, folks, I'm going to sign off. This has gone on quite long enough for a small package video. Thanks to the Pook Ninja 2. Buddy, I'll definitely do another trade with you. I saw the stuff you traded Crow that you got back, so I thought that was pretty cool. So anyway, signing off. Thanks, folks. Damn near sitting on 1,000 subs, and I can't freaking believe it that 1,000 people have clicked that subscriber button.